Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So now, so in the last class, we have to see in what is mean by object, what is mean by class, and what is mean by object actually. So everything we have to see in the last class, right? Yeah. So what is mean by class? What is mean by object? So what is mean by class first of all? So class is a collection of actually how many types of OOPS principles are there? There are seven types of OOPS
Seven.
principles. Yeah, very good. Seven types of OOPS principles are there. There are seven types of OOPS principles are there for that. So first one is class. Next one is object.
Object.
Yeah, very good. Second one is object, and
Polymorphism.
third one is
Polymorphism.
polymorphism, polymorphism, and the fourth one
Inheritance.
is inheritance, inheritance, and fifth one is so data abstraction, and the sixth one is data encapsulation, data abstraction, and the sixth one is data encapsulation, data encapsulation, and the seventh one is data hiding. These are the seven OOPS principles according to Sun microsystem. How many OOPS principles are there? Seven OOPS principles are there. First one is class. What is mean by class? First of all, what is mean by class? What is mean by class? What is mean by class? Class is a collection of variables and
Variables and methods.
methods. I already explained that. So next after that, what is mean by object? So object is nothing but an instance of a class is known as an object, right? So what is mean by instance? Instance means whenever you create the object, automatically memory can be allocated to that class. Then that is known as a instance. Next, coming to polymorphism. This is the I did in the last class. So polymorphism. So in the polymorphism, what is mean by poly actually? Poly means many. Poly means many, many. So many. Yeah. Morphisms. Morphisms means forms. Morphisms means forms. Finally, how to construct a definition, guys, like this only. One form to many forms. One form to many forms is known as a polymorphism. One form to many forms is known as a polymorphism. Here, suppose so, so 30 years person is there. So this person టెంపుల్కి వెళ్ళాడు అనుకో టెంపుల్కి వెళ్తే అతను ఏమంటారు డివోటర్ భక్తుడు సేమ్ 30 years పర్సన్ ట్రావెల్ చేసి సో కాలేజ్కి వెళ్ళాడు కాలేజ్కి వెళ్తే అతను ఏమంటారు స్టూడెంట్ అంటాం సేమ్ 30 years పర్సన్ ట్రావెల్ చేస్తుంటే అతను ఏమంటారు ప్యాసింజర్ అంటాం సేమ్ 30 years పర్సన్ ప్లే గ్రౌండ్కి వెళ్ళాడు ప్లే గ్రౌండ్కి వెళ్తే ఏమంటారు ప్లేయర్ అంటాం సేమ్ 30 years పర్సన్ తిరిగి మళ్ళీ సో సో థియేటర్కి వెళ్ళాడు థియేటర్కి వెళ్తే సో దట్ ఈస్ నోన్ యాజ్ ఆడియన్ యా సో ఆడియన్ సేమ్ 30 years పర్సన్ ఈవినింగ్ అయింది ఇంటికి వచ్చాడు సో 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 దెన్ దట్ ఈస్ నోన్ యాజ్ ఏ సో సో ఈవినింగ్ అయింది ఇంటికి వచ్చాడు సో దట్స్ దట్ పర్సన్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఏ సన్ here according to this is the one. So 1 second guys, give me 2 minutes. I will come back. Give me 2 minutes please. Sorry guys, some important call. Yeah. Now see guys. So now this is the see guys. Are you able to hear my voice? Team? Team, are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. Yeah, see guys, actually what is mean by polymorphism? Poly means many. Poly means many, morphisms means forms. So one form to many forms is known as a polymorphism. So suppose 30 years person is there, this person goes to temple. So in the time that person called as a devoter, same person is in college. So at the time that person called as a student, same person is on traveling. So that person called as a passenger. Same person is on a playground. At the time that person called as a player. Same person is on theater. At the time that person is called as a audience. Same person is there on home. That person called as a here son. So only one person according to the places. That person activity is like a many. This is the example for one form to many forms. One form to many forms is known as a polymorphism. Please remember, this is the one general example for one form to many forms. Only one person, according to the place of that person is like a many. This is the example for a one form to many forms is known as a polymorphism. So actually, how many types of polymorphisms are there? There are two types of polymorphisms are there. There are two types of polymorphisms are there. So for that, first number one is compile time polymorphism, compile time polymorphism, compile time polymorphism, and the second one is runtime polymorphism, runtime polymorphism. Next, compile time polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism, best example is a overloading and runtime polymorphism best example is overriding overriding. Next, coming to overloading, what is mean by overloading? That point is very important guys. Overloading means, so please remember anybody, so please remember everybody. So method name same and parameter 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 lists are different different then that is known as a overloading, then that is known as a overloading here. So types of overloadings, put a heading, types of overloadings, types of overloading. Types, how many types are there? There are three types are there. First one is overloading with different number, different different number, different number of parameters. Overloading with different number of parameters. Next, second one is overloading with overloading with different different data types of parameters or different data types of parameters. And third one is overloading with overloading with different different order of parameters. Order of now coming to first one. Overloading with different number of parameters. What is meaning of this? Overloading with different number of parameters. See, example is like this only. Example is like this. Now here, void sum. So into a comma, into a comma, into b, overloading with different number. Void sum here into a comma, into b comma, into c. These all are the number. Overloading with different number. So here how many parameters are there? Number is different in here. Okay, overloading with the different number. Number is different. Here 2 is there, here 3 is there. 2 not equals to 3. Number is different in here. Guys, don't do like this, guys. Okay, don't do like this type of screening. Why you are writing? Okay, so overloading with different number of parameters. Next, second one, overloading with different order. Overloading with start sharing. Yeah, again reshare. Don't do like that. Yeah. So now overloading with different number. Next, overloading with different data types of parameters. Data types are different in here. Okay. Overloading with different data types like this. Void sum, like this guys. Sum, void sum into A comma into B. Overloading with guys, please put on mute mode. Void sum. So flow to A comma flow to B. Here overloading with the different data types. Here overloading with the different number of parameters. Here how many parameters are there? 2 is there. Here how many is there? 3 is there. 2 not is equals to 3. Number is different in here. Number is different. Number is different in here. Okay, see 2 not is equals to 3. So number is different. Okay, overloading with different number. Okay, next coming to here, overloading with different data types. Here, what are the parameter? What is mean by parameter? First of all, anything you can write in within here. So this is known as a one parameter. Overloading with different data types. Here integer is there, here float is there. Number is different in here. Okay. Next, third one, overloading with different order of parameters. Next, third one is overloading with different order. So now see, void sum. So into A comma flow to B, overloading with different order. Next, void sum. Here flow to A comma into B, overloading with different order. Here different order. First into the next float. Okay. Second method lo first float undi, next into the overloading with this is overloading with different order. Please remember that point. Overloading with different order. Okay. Now I want to write the first program. Overloading program. Now see guys, open one notepad. Now check guys. First class name. Okay, first class. What is the class name? Class name is a user defined name, right? Class name is a user defined name. Yeah. Yes, very good, Ravindra. So according to business functionality, developer is only responsible for deciding this class name, right? So now I want to write overloading class name as a overloading. So this is user defined name, guys. This C is a small letter. This class is a one keyword. Okay. So this is a one class. Okay. So who decide this class name? Developer name. According to business functionality. According to business functionality, developer is only responsible for deciding with this class name. Now see, void sum here into A comma into B. Now print the C value. How to print the C value, guys? Using system dot auto data println. So in the println in the within the double quotes, sum is equals to write it down plus C. Okay. Now write it down. Next method, void sum. So into A comma write it down. Value. How to print using system dot out dot system dot out dot println system dot out dot println print to the to d value. How to print sum is equals to plus d. Okay. So this is two methods. First, every man. So first, this one contains two parameters. Okay, int a comma int b. So second method contains three parameters. That is int a comma int b. Okay, number is different in here. Now I want to take. Okay, I'll create the object for the overloading class. Hundred comma 400. Next O dot sum of okay 600 comma 800 comma 1000. Okay, 600 comma 800 comma 1000. Now see how to execute this program, guys. First copy this class name overloading.java. First class name and that file name compulsory same. Okay, class name and that file name must and should be same. Okay, first save this one as a overloading.java. Overloading.java. Overloading. Is the object of overloading class. Control jumps to overloading class. Here call the two parameters. So next, O is the object of overloading class. Control jumps to overloading class. Here call three parameters. So sum method. Which method? This is sum method is called. Okay. Now I want to execute this program, guys. So this is one Polaris interview question, guys. So Polaris, one company is there, right? Polaris. So Polaris is a one of the topmost MNC. So this one is merged into Vartusha. Now that name as a Vartusha Polaris. Now Vartusha Polaris people are asked this question. Sir, if two methods are same, if two methods are same, how to call those two methods? That is the Polaris people's Polaris people's interview question. If two methods are same, how to call those two sum methods? How to call those two sum methods? Okay. Now see, guys. Now O is the so based on so what is the answer for that question? At the time of calling time, based upon the parameters number. Based upon the parameters number, you can call appropriate sum method. So here O is the object of which class? Overloading class. Control jumps to overloading class. Here call the two parameters of sum method. Where is the two parameters of sum method? This one. Okay. Yeah, very good. Very good. Next, O dot sum of so three parameters of sum method. Where is this here? This is a three parameters. So sum method is called. Okay. Now print into D is equals to that value. So based upon the parameters number only, you can call that appropriate sum method. Okay. Now open our command prompt. Go to that location. Now I want to open that. So I open some command account here. This is my command prompt. Now here go to D drive. So change directory 1am. I am in 1am folder. Now we can compile and execute. So Java C space what is the class name? Overloading.java. First to compile this. Yeah, compilation is done. Next execution, Java space overloading. Yeah, very good. Overloading. And now we enter, we got the output like sum is equals to 600. and as well as sum is equals to 2400 guys. Okay. Now go and copy this one on the chat box, everybody. Now go and copy this one on the chat box. Yeah. Next, after this, yeah. So now you asked one question, right? Values following the sequence is correct. So suppose what is the output in here? First two parameters of sum method we are printing. Next three parameters of sum method we are printing, right? Now if in case, now I want to write three parameters of sum in before. So now how to call this? So now three parameters of sum method is only called calling. O is the object of overloading class. Control jumps to overloading class. Here call the three parameters so sum method first. Next after the two parameters so sum method means this one. Okay. Okay. Now open your command prompt. Now simply check Java C space. Java C space overloading.java. Next Java space overloading. Output is first three parameters sum method called. Next two parameters sum method is only called. This is the example program. Okay. Now first integer next float related one. Yeah. Void sum int a comma int b. Float c is equals to now float c is equals to a plus b. And now print the c value here. Okay. Now here, so print here 200 comma 400. So first to pass the teaser, next to float value. So now I want to ask one question, guys, for everybody. Please listen carefully. 32 comma 30. Respond in the chat box. So actually, how to execute these programs? Please tell me. Java control directly is entered into. Remove this. Java control directly is entered into where? Public static void main. Here O is the object of which class? Overloading class. Control used to overloading class. We call the two parameters of sum method. Where is the two parameters of sum method? This one only.
Integer.
Yeah, integer sum method. Now code of sum. So which method is called float value sum method? Where is that? Correct? Yes. If no, no. Please respond on the chat box. Or you are getting any exception, please write it down that exception name also. This is correct or not?
Semicolon.
Okay, semicolon. Okay, that is where semicolon.
Float
That
c
will
equals to a.
semicolon. That is possible. No problem. So this is correct or not? Please tell me. This one is executing or not first. So if not, which type of exception we are getting? Compilation exception or a runtime exception? This one is compiled or not? First of all, tell me.
Compiled.
No, this one won't compile the guys. See what is the error. Java C space. What is the class name? Overloading. Overloading.java. But what is the error? No suitable method found for sum double comma double. What is the meaning of this? In meaning ఏంటంటే suppose Java float represents also decimals, double represents also decimals in Java. In Java, float represents
Floating type
decimals.
data that we mentioned, yes, right, sir.
Yeah, listen first. Listen, after that you answer. Yeah. So after that you will answer. Yeah. So just please listen carefully. So float represents decimals, double represents also decimals. To double represents, big decimals. Double Bhagavad Gita. How many words are there in Bhagavad Gita? Number of words. How many characters are there for the Bhagavad Gita? Number of characters. Right? So the type of huge numbers are there. Then you must and should go for the double. Double is a bigger than float. So by default, Java is also remembering that double only. Suppose మీకు సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తాను మీరు సో మీకు ఒక ఎమ్మెల్యే ఒక ఎంపీ ఉన్నారు తెలుసు బాగా క్లోజ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. సో మీరు ఒక సపోజ్ ఏదైనా ఇనాగ్రేట్ చేస్తున్నారు మీ షాప్, ఏదో ఒక షాప్. ఈ ఇనాగ్రేటింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు సో ఇద్దరు ఒకే జాతికి సంబంధించిన వాళ్ళు, ఎంపీ ఎమ్మెల్యే. సో పొలిటీషియన్స్, బోత్ ఆర్ పొలిటీషియన్స్. హూ ఈస్ ద బిగ్గర్ పర్సన్? ఎమ్మెల్యే, ఎంపీ. సో ఎంపీని బై డిఫాల్ట్ ఇన్వైట్ చేస్తారు మీ షాప్ ఇనాగ్రేషన్ కి. బై డిఫాల్ట్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్ ఎవరైతే పెద్దగా ఉంటారో వాళ్ళని గుర్తు పెట్టుకుంటాడు బై డిఫాల్ట్. దట్ ఈస్ ద కామన్ థింగ్. ఇన్ జావా ఆల్సో follows same thing only in here. Java is also like human being. Float also represents decimals. Double is also represents decimals. But double represents big decimals. So that's why by default you pass anything to any decimal number. So Java treated that one as a double dated. So that's why here mismatch. That methods are, that data types are mismatched in here. Now I want to tell to Java, hey Java, I know your mentality. So I want to tell to Java to hello Java, don't take that double value. I want to represent to that information to Java. So represent put to smaller for capital after completion of that letters. After completion of that number. After completion of that number, you represent smaller for capital. Save karo. Now come and execute. Now go to this part. Please execute smaller for our capital. Then whenever you put smaller for capital, then only you resolve that issue. Like this only you can execute. Okay. Now go and copy this one on the chat box. This is also one type overloading with the different number. Okay. Order int A is there and the float B is there. So here you can represent float C. Okay. Here float A is there. Again into B. Here represent float C. Now here I want to mention 40. Guys, now suppose one number is there, 200 one number, and you can add one more float value, 400.34. Please add this one, 600.34. What is the result one? Please tell me result one. The result number is also a float, right? Result
Yes.
one is also a float. Yeah. Result one is also float. So that's why I put here also float. Here also float. Okay. Now here we can mention 40.34 smaller for capital F. Okay. Now save this. Now you can go to command prompt for Java C space or box. Okay, now go and copy this one on the channel. 3 types of overloading space. Okay, now go and copy today's notes also. Okay, yeah, that's it for today's class, guys. polymarking. Tomorrow I will explain most beautiful concept overriding, guys. Okay, please inform to your friends also tomorrow. So it's very beautiful concept. It's very beautiful concept also, overriding. Tomorrow I will explain one general scenario also for the overriding. It is very, very important, guys. It is very, very important. Okay. So it is very important. Now, please inform to your friends. Please inform to your friends. Overriding is very important, guys. Without overriding, so there is no interview actually. That much of importance is there for the overriding. Okay. Now go and copy this one on the chat box, everybody. So everybody, please go and copy that programs also. Okay. That's it for today's class, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I will teach only strings, not arrays. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all. Chalo, we'll meet you tomorrow at the same time. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Is there any doubt? Please unmute and ask me. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Sir,
Yes. Yes, tell me.
sir, if in case we will write
Hello?
another two parameters of float, how can it execute, sir? Can you please try once?
Sorry. What you said that?
We wrote two methods, right, sir? Some
What you
methods.
said?
No.
Okay. Tell
In
me.
that two methods, we are passing two values, right, sir?
I wrote two some methods.
Yes, sir. In the main
Okay.
method, we are calling two methods, right,
Hmm.
sir?
Same
In
time,
another
na?
method, yes, sir. In another method, we can write another two parameters of float. It will execute or showing any compile time error.
No, actually, what you said that. So you pass same parameters. You are asking like that, right?
Yes,
Same
yes, sir.
parameters. Yeah, if you call the same parameters, so only one method is only repeating two times. I already told you, right? So if three parameters are there, that three parameters some method is only called. Two parameters some method is there, two parameters some method is only called. So if for two times you call, so only two times method is only called. Yeah, that's
Two
it.
times it will count, sir.
Yeah, two times it will execute. That same
Okay, thank you,
method
sir.
call two times. Yeah. That's it for today's class, guys. Yeah, thank you. So please join tomorrow. Tomorrow it's most important class, guys. That is overriding. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all.